Kit Fisto is one of many Jedi who benefit from material not included in the films. In the movies, he fights bravely on Geonosis before falling to Darth Sidious. Several Jedi, though, have garnered prominence as a result of comic books, video games, and animated television series. Kit Fisto, how about you? Does he have any intriguing facts about himself? So in honor of this Jedi who didn't get their due in live-action materials, we'll take a look back at this Jedi Master. Here are 10 interesting facts about Kit Fisto. First, he's a NAUTOLAN and the most awesome Jedi ever. In Star Wars mythology, the NAUTOLANs are an amphibious species from the planet Glianselm. His skin has a distinct green tinge to it. However, NAUTOLANs can have skin hues like blue, green, purple, yellow, and orange. Furthermore, whereas Fisto has black eyes, NAUTOLANs can have brown or red eyes. Many members of the Jedi Order hold NAUTOLAN Jedi Master Kit Fisto in the highest regard due to his exceptional proficiency with lightsaber. His resume makes him look like any Jedi commander serving in the Grand Army of the Republic. That might have been the end of the Clone Wars if the plot hadn't expanded to include other significant characters from the films, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mace Windu, and even Ahsoka Tano, Anakin's new Padawan. Star Wars The Clone Wars, however, demonstrates its creator's brilliance by expanding its scope to encompass the galaxy at large, sometimes completely excluding our main protagonists from episodes to focus on developing the finest in its other characters. Moving on at number 2, he's an accomplished duelist, though he was assassinated by Darth Sidious. In Star Wars The Secrets of the Jedi by Mark Sumerak, Luke Skywalker complimented Kit Fisto as one of the finest duelists to ever grace the Jedi Order. Unfortunately, there isn't much prospect of seeing him employ his abilities in the live-action canon. However, Star Wars The Clone Wars has given us numerous opportunities to marvel at his savagery in the battle. On Mon Cala, specifically with Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker and Jedi Padawan Ahsoka Tano. In Episode 3 of the Star Wars series, Darth Sidious took in Anakin Skywalker, a former Jedi Knight who had been driven out of betraying the Jedi Order, and taught him to become his pupil. The failed attempt to capture the Sith Lord marked a significant turning point in the story. The Jedi Master's arrest did not go as planned. During the battle, Darth Sidious was responsible for the deaths of the Jedi Masters Agent Kolar, Saesee Tiin, and Kit Fisto. Sidious also severed Jedi Master Mace Windu's hand and threw him out of his office window. Unfortunately, the current canon doesn't reveal what happened to him. Next, at number 3, one of his Padawans passed away. Kit Fisto and his Padawan, Nadar Veb, are searching for General Grievous in Star Wars The Clone Wars, Lair of Grievous. The impression that the Jedi Master and his Padawan had philosophically drifted apart is underlined several times. Veb challenges Fisto to a fight with a slogan, "Strength triumphs." He frequently employs the phrase, "the rules have changed," while describing his thoughts on aggressive warfare. "Perhaps you're the one who's changed," the Jedi Master retorts. General Grievous later murders Veb. Following that, at number 4, he was in a love connection with AAYLA SECURA, the target of his affection. This has been briefly covered in several Now Legends comics, but it's still fascinating. Relationships are, at best, a hazy idea in the Star Wars universe. Throughout the series, however, the passion between Kit and AAYLA is portrayed as genuine and intense. I used to cheer for them anytime they enjoyed a passionate underwater kiss in my comic books as a kid, and I still find their relationship intriguing as an adult. Following that, at number 5, the great Kit Fisto, a wise old man. Although Kit Fisto makes brief appearances throughout the first 9 episodes of Clone Wars, he finally gets his episode in Lair of Grievous. He's dispatched on a mission to apprehend the vile Newt Gunray, but instead finds General Grievous' hidden stronghold. Kit Fisto swiftly adjusts to the new urgency of capturing Grievous for the Jedi Order. Along with a group of clone warriors, Master Fisto meets up with his former Padawan and Jedi Knight Nadar as they enter Grievous' lair and begin their search for Gunray. We can tell right away that Kit Fisto is unlike any other Jedi we've met. He seems genuinely happy to see his former Padawan again, as seen by his numerous grins. As an audience, we appreciate the contrast with the grave, often distant demeanor of many Jedi and find ourselves warming to Master Fisto as a result. Next, at number 6, Kit is a mature Jedi who you can never get your hands on enough experience. Kit Fisto's maturity as a Jedi and the complexity of his personality is also swiftly shown. Kit Fisto shows his reverence for his former Padawan and the Jedi Order through the way he guides Nadar. At the same time, Kenobi continues to treat Anakin like an apprentice even after many years have passed. Kit Fisto makes it clear that he will not command Nadar, but rather treat him with respect as a fellow Jedi Knight. Not surprisingly, for such a young man, Nadar has a black and white view of a potentially lethal scenario, and he wants retribution after Grievous kills clones. On the other hand, Kit Fisto can hold his emotions in check when it counts, as when he was firmly reminding Nadar of Jedi protocol. Kit Fisto perfectly portrays the sage Jedi Master in a small amount of screen time. In addition, Master Fisto is not afraid of conflict and has impressive lightsaber skills, but he also knows when to avoid confrontation. Despite the tragic loss of Nadar while battling Grievous, Kit Fisto keeps his composure and decides to retreat from a hopeless situation. Lair of Grievous is a bottle episode, meaning it stands independently. Though it may seem like time away from our heroes, it introduces Kit Fisto, who becomes one of the most intriguing characters in the Star Wars supporting cast. In addition, it provides us with a Jedi Master we can root for. Following that, at number 7, Master Kit's first battle. Kit Fisto fought in the first Battle of Geonosis, landing in the Petranaki arena to save Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jedi Padawan Anakin Skywalker, and Naboo Senator Padme Amidala. Kit was one of the few remaining Jedi after Separatist forces slaughtered thousands. During the fight in the arena, Kit noticed and saved C-3PO, who was attached to the body of a B-1 battle droid. Kit laughed as he continued to fight. Fisto was one of the Jedi who awaited their end in the arena when they were surrounded by many Separatist droids, but were soon saved by the new incoming clone army of the Republic. Along with the clones was Jedi Master Yoda, who was there to see the remaining Jedi off safely. Fisto boarded a lot with Jedi Masters Mace Windu and Ki-Adi-Mundi. While Kenobi and Skywalker pursued Count Dooku, Kit fought alongside the clones of the ground, defending against the CIS in the first but far from final battle of the Clone Wars. Kit would survive the assault and return to Coruscant with little harm done to him. Next, at number 8, the Jedi Master was a hero who cared about rescuing others. Kit and his soldiers were on a Republic medical station above the planet Dantooine, awaiting the arrival of Ahsoka Tano and Barriss Offee with their medical supplies. Kit became aware of the dangers aboard Tano's ship when their clone troopers became infected with Geonosis mind-controlling insects. Offee had become infected with one of these parasites, and Ahsoka had to defend herself against her best friend. Kit boarded the ship as soon as it arrived at the medical station and went to save the two Padawans. Kit's amphibious body didn't mind the heat. After rescuing the two from the ship, Kit transferred them to an infirmary where they could rest and recover. Anakin Skywalker was by Ahsoka's side when she awoke to ensure she was okay. Kit could answer a few of Ahsoka's queries. Fisto exclaimed that the worms were from Geonosis and could not control people's minds, causing them to become aggressive and attack those closest to them. Next up at number 9, he seems to be a badass character. Kit Fisto's cameo appearances in Star Wars The Clone Wars episodes are frequent, and he often grins his signature grin. Although we have been in the dark about him for some time, we enjoy having him around as a mysterious presence. The first few episodes of Season 4 are theatrical though, and he returns to the spotlight. One occurrence, Kit Fisto comes through like a champ. With nothing but a pair of diving shorts on, this Jedi looks badass as his tentacles whip behind his head like hair in the wind and his muscles ripple with every stroke. He looks like the epitome of this swashbuckling hero leading the charge of aquatic clone warriors in the battle. Even though Anakin Skywalker is the protagonist, Kit Fisto steals every scene he's in. He provides a level of calm assurance to complement Anakin's brilliance. Despite not being connected to the local Mon Calamari, he fits in so well in this aquatic community that it gives the landlubbers hope that they will eventually reach their destination. Finally, Kit Fisto's final chapter is disappointing. Kit Fisto is shown as a trustworthy Jedi Knight who's very personable in Star Wars The Clone Wars. Even though he's not the main character, he's well liked by the other cast members and is always appreciated when he appears in an episode. Sometimes he's merely watching a holographic video, sending and receiving Star Wars-style emails, or scanning the galaxy for Force-sensitive species with his holocron. However, we cherish any glance we get because of the few episodes that reveal his excellent persona and explore what he can add to Star Wars. It's sad to see him go the way he does in Revenge of the Sith. When Mace Windu learns from Anakin Skywalker that Chancellor Palpatine is the Sith Lord Darth Sidious, he asks Kit Fisto, a new member of the Jedi Council, to come along. Do you have any thoughts on this video? And what about Kit Fisto, the revered Jedi Master? Is he able to meet your expectations with his skills and commitment? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Well, that marks the end of today's video. On your way out, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching.